Testing. Okay, peeps. We're back here streaming again. In a newly revamped studio situation. Ready and willing to kick ass. It's going down. I got the Argon 8M digital 8-voice wavetable synthesizer module. Cost me $700. It's got a little joystick for the modulation and pitch. It's freaking amazing. Just picked up the Arturia Microbrute UFO today. Got a great deal on that. And of course, we still have the Model D Behringer. And I'm actually thinking about picking up one other synth. That's going to be 4 external synths. Because I do have space right here underneath the Microbrute for something else. And one more free MIDI port on the hub. You know what that means. Time to kick ass. Time to kick ass. Today is Wednesday. Probably going live on TikTok and my Twitch DJ channel anytime between the hours of 8 and 10. It could be as late as 11. So anytime between 8 and 11, check my YouTube, not my YouTube, but check my Twitch and my TikTok. Anytime between 8 and 11 p.m. tonight, you'll see me DJing live, possibly with a puppet helping me out. Nice little companion. Nice little companion. Wait till you get a load of this guy. This guy is amazing. I got 2 more in the mail coming. Kind of 644. I gotta get Hot Wheels too. I was thinking about getting a PS5 because, as I mentioned before, I have 6 months to spend most of $12,000, $13,000. And if I don't, my health insurance gets taken away and I have to pay for my own health insurance. So I literally have to spend $12,000 in 6 months. So I'm buying synthesizers. That's why I'm buying synthesizers. Get the fuck out of me, or you piece of shit. I have to spend $12,000 in 6 months. I don't know how else to do that, but eat at a lot of restaurants, buy a lot of video games, buy a lot of synthesizers and studio equipment. Other than that, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Help my mom, like, put some new floor on the kitchen floors, kitchen counters. That'll take up some of the money. That'll take up some of the money. If I get another synth, I already got in mind what I might get. It sounds really bougie, but I might get the Moog Siren, which is basically the Moog Minotaur, except for it has more octaves. It goes up into the higher octaves. The Moog Minotaur only has a certain amount of octaves. It's like a bass synth, mostly for bass. Siren is the same thing as a Moog, but it's a full 88 key octave situation, so it plays higher octave leads and stuff. That sucker is upwards of $1,000 though, for a little synth module. And I say it's little, I mean it's little. And it's upwards of $1,000. But if you ask me, it's worth it because it's a Moog. If you ask me, it's worth it because it's a Moog. And Satan, I'm gonna fucking kill you. You're gonna stay out of my motherfucking nose. See, Satan's mad at me particularly. I'm not going to tell you why he hates me particularly as a Christian more than other Christians. He doesn't attack every Christian. He attacks me for a very specific reason. I would tell you the reason, but you wouldn't believe it, so there's no point in me telling you the reason. You wouldn't believe it, so I'm not going to bother telling you. But there's a very real reason why he's constantly fucking with me. Very real reason. It's not random at all. I know the reason. I already know what the fuck the reason is. All I can tell you is get on Team Jesus or your ass is grass in hell. Getting raped up the ass and fucking stabbed in the asshole by a gay ass demon. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what the fuck else to tell you. You don't have to believe it if you don't want to, but if you don't believe it, you're going to be getting raped forever. Up the butt. And in the mouth. And in whatever other kind of holes you got in your body. And he'll make some fucking holes to rape you in. With all kind of crazy weapons. It sounds fucked up, but it's the truth. I know you don't want to believe it. I didn't want to believe it either. The Lord showed me all that shit. I didn't want to believe none of that shit. You think I want to believe it? Fuck no, I don't want to believe that. It's the fucking truth, though. Jealous gay-ass demons. Jealous gay-ass devils. Angry-ass, jealous-ass, gay-ass demons. I don't think you want to live in their realm for all fucking eternity. I don't think you want that. The problem is people are afraid to stop sinning. Guess what? Here's the hard facts. You'll never stop sinning, even if you become a Christian. The ones who think they're not sinning are the biggest sinners. Because you know what their sin is? Pride. They think they're not sinful. It's the biggest fucking sin there is. It's pride. They don't want to go to church either. Guess what? You don't even have to go to church. At least not that much. I go to church like once a month, if that. They don't want to go to church. They think it's boring. It's not boring. You're going to find a good one. They want to keep going to the clubs and the bars and whatever. I go to clubs and bars, not anymore. I have a reason to stay the fuck out of those places now. I'm not even interested anymore in that shit at all. Not at all. I'm not feeling that vibe at all. You'll probably never see me in one of those spots again. Oh, likely. Not likely. People trying to rob me of my peace in those places, man. You're not going to rob me of my peace. You still have access to me. You're done forever. You probably never see me again. Literally ever again. If you're going to rob me of my fucking peace, goodbye. And good riddance. I don't need you. Better believe I don't need you. There's only a couple things I need in this life. Air, water, Jesus, food, and liquor. That's what I need. If it ain't in there, in that little outline, I don't need you. If it ain't one of them, I don't need you. If it ain't one of them, then I don't need you. Sorry. Not sorry, not sorry. I don't need you. Especially if you're robbing me of my fucking peace. Goodbye. Forever. Fuck all these clubs, man. They're demonic as hell anyway. All of them are. Every last one of them are. Every last one of them. Can't wait to hear what access denied sounds like. That's going to sound serious. That's going to sound real serious. That's going to be a serious concept. It's all about building a firewall between you and people who try to rob you of your peace. It's all about building a firewall between you and other humans who try to rob you of your freaking peace, bro. That's what access denied is about. Access denied. You can't rob me of my peace if you don't ever see me. You can't, it's impossible. You can't rob me of my peace. You can't touch me. I'm untouchable, motherfucker. Stay away. You know why? Because 9 times out of 10, I'm in my room watching a movie, in my studio playing video games, or streaming a DJ set. And nobody can rob me of my peace in those environments. Nobody. Fucking nobody. Fucking nobody. It's impossible to rob me of my peace in those situations. Absolutely impossible. Yeah, I hope we get these cables early tomorrow so I can get my little Logic Pro session on. I can't wait to hear what this track sounds like. Can't wait. This car handles like bullshit, I'll tell you that. Last pace, probably. Last fucking place. Fuck that car. That car sucks. That car fucking sucks. I should go to the strip club. That's where I should go. Get my fucking swerve on. Go to the fucking strip club. Holler at the strippers. Captain Save-A-Ho putting on his cape. Going to the motherfucking strip. I don't care what y'all I don't care. I'm gonna find me a wife one way or the other. Can't be that hard. She's already taking her clothes off. We're halfway there as far as I'm concerned. Halfway there. I'm not going to go to the same one I went to the last time. I'll go to a different one. They didn't have that many pretty girls at that one. They had some like old senior citizen strippers up at the bitch. Some senior citizen strippers, dog. Because a lot of their clientele was senior citizens. They had 2 elderly senior citizen strippers up in there. I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. I want to go where the young girls are. I don't want none of that old stuff. I'm not that old. I gotta get Hot Wheels Unleashed 2. This is the one. I should get 2. Or I could just buy a bunch of more tracks with this one. But you gotta spend money to get some diversity in this game. What's for dinner? I just ate at 3:30. I wonder if I should really actually go to the strip club. I want to do a DJ stream first, though. Judge me if you want, but I don't actually give a damn. You can believe I'm not a real Christian. You can believe I'm not going there to get my freak on. I'm looking to make real connections and be Captain Save-A-Ho. Save some hoes. Put on my cape. One day I'll make lieutenant status. Lieutenant Save-A-Ho. One day, for sure. You know? I'm gonna get there, man. I'm gonna get there. Here I come to save the day. Captain Save-A-Ho is on his way. That's the Captain Save-A-Ho. I'm gonna get to fucking Admiral status one day. Admiral Save-A-Ho. Commander Save-A-Ho. Live in action. Put on one of my really nice shirts, go in there looking like a king. Before you know it. Captain Save-A-Ho's working. Working it out. I wouldn't recommend anyone else go to those kind of environments because you might not be as disciplined as I am. I'm disciplined even when I'm tipsy. The worst thing I might do is say some cuss words, but I do that sober too. I'll probably get some dances though. If I'm feeling somebody up in here, I would get some dances. Better believe that. Yep, I'll definitely get some dances. Give them like 10 or 20 bucks for a little dance. If I'm feeling the vibe. See what's poppin'. I gotta get my passport back because the best place to go is Windsor. People in Windsor are freaky though. They're real freaky over there in Windsor. You don't have to go to the strip club in Windsor. You can just walk around the streets and wind up meeting somebody. And they'll want to take you home too. They're crazy over there. Real crazy. Real promiscuous Windsor. I know from first-hand experience. Here I come to save the day. Captain Save-A-Ho is on his way. Captain Save-A-Ho, man, think about it. Tonight's a good night. Captain Save-A-Ho to put on his cape. I'm telling you, head to the strip club. Dearborn, that's where I'd go. That's where I'd go, Dearborn. They took the Penthouse Club away. I went there several years ago on a weird random... I don't know why I went there, but I went there for some fucking reason. It was about 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 10. That place is gone though, it's gone. They had some bad honeys in there. They had some bad honeys in there. Thinking about putting on my cape. I also want to do a DJ stream though because I got my new puppet. I want him to help me out with track selection. Help me out with the track selection. Maybe I need to practice that before I actually go live with it though. Might be a better idea to be Captain Save-A-Ho tonight. Tell you one place I'm not going, any normal regular bar or venue in Detroit or anywhere around the area. Not doing that. Probably ever again, to be honest. I'm fed up. I party at Club 6403, that's where I party. Out here in Bloomfield, Club 6403. Tomorrow, man, my brand new upgraded studio will likely be exhibited on YouTube during a Logic Pro session that I will film here in the basement and upload. Normally it takes me about an hour for a pre-production, pre-arrangement situation to be completed. You can see my creative process on YouTube. Check in here tomorrow by the end of the business day. You might just catch a little stream with all my new synthesizers, my new mixing board, and everything is going to be spectacular. I promise you that. But I'm thinking about getting yet even one more synthesizer, one more, possibly the Moog Siren. I'll wind up spending like $1,100 on that, but you know, it's probably worth it. I need to look at Detroit Modular's website because they got stuff I could just walk in and pick up. That's what I like about that place. Yep, it's all about building a nice, impenetrable firewall, people, between you and people who threaten to rob you of your peace. It's about building an impenetrable firewall between yourself and those who have committed themselves to robbing you of your peace. There's a lot of people in the world who like nothing more than to rob you of your peace. You got to build a firewall. Don't let them in. Don't let them in. Forget about them. They're not worth your time. Anyone who does that is not worth your time. I don't care what they're about, what else they're about. If they do that shit, they're not worth your time. Especially if you value your peace the way I do. I value my peace. Extremely. Extremely. Very much value my peace. If you're one of these people who wants to rob me of my peace and you have shown yourself to be committed to doing such things, you're kind of done forever as far as I'm concerned. You're done forever. Literally done forever. And I don't feel no type of way about it. Because my peace is more important than whatever bullshit you bring to the table. By far. By far. And there's a ton of people out here doing it. Ton. A literal ton of people who want to rob you of your peace, man. See it all the time, every day and every time you go out. Every time you go out. That's why I don't hit these spots anymore. I don't be going out no more. Nope. Nope. I should make a track called Firewall, actually. Add that to the release schedule. Firewall. It's a good name for a track. Real good name for a track. That's better than Access Denied, actually. That's better than Access Denied. Oh my god. Maybe I'll change the name of it. I'll do both. I don't feel like designing any more artwork, though. Maybe I'll change it to Firewall. Change it to Firewall. I'll change it to Firewall. So tomorrow or the next day you'll see me on YouTube producing a track called Firewall. It's about keeping bitches out to rob you of your peace. That's what that's about. I'm good at it. I know how to keep bitches out of my life who rob me of my peace. I know how to do it. Stay your ass at home. Go to the grocery store. Go to the mall. Do all that kind of necessary stuff. But all these little bar girls, these bar flies, threaten to rob you of your peace. You can just chill at the bar and do whatever you want to do. But you won't be seeing me there. Won't be seeing me there. You might be seeing me at the strip club with a cape on that says CS on it for Captain Sabaho. You might see me on there with that. I don't care. What do you do, condemn me? It's not like I'm gonna take one of these bitches home and do anything weird. I'm looking to make real connections, honest connections. Strippers are people too. Some of them are damn demons though, but I can spot the demons real easy. Real easy. I can see those a mile away. I can see those a mile away. It's like I got night vision. I can see all demon bitches. And they know it. They probably hate it because they can't fool me. They probably hate it because they can't fool me. I know they hate it because they would love to fool me, but the Lord put it in me not to be fooled by them because he knew they were going to try and fool me. I want me an honest hoe. Captain Saberho, you know I was an honest hoe. I'm not no demon. You can make me an honest woman. But that's an honest hoe, Captain Saberho. That's what I'm looking for, an honest hoe. Well, that's 30 minutes. Yep, don't judge. I won't judge them. First of all, I can peep any demon out within like 30 seconds of meeting them. I can sometimes just by looking at them, oh, you're a damn demon. I can tell by looking at you. And if I talk to them, and definitely by the time I have a short conversation, I can already ID a demon from a mile away. But a lot of times, just by looking at them, I can tell. It's like a compass and a radar that's built in me. It's a built-in mechanism that God put there to keep demons from fucking me over. And it works like a charm, to be honest. It works like a fucking charm. I'm glad the Lord gave me that. Okay, I'm going to shut this down. I'm going to shut this down because apparently the game's not going to end. It's just going to keep going on and on and on. Let me shut this down. Maybe I'll do a DJ stream sometime between the hours of like 9. And it's not going to be 8 because it's already 7:15. Maybe it'll be earlier because I could actually do that and then go to the fucking strip club and look for my wife. You think I'm above that? Do you actually think I'm above that? I'm humble as humbleberry pie. I will marry a freaking stripper and then turn her into an honest hoe. Anyway, I'm shutting this down, so y'all have a good whatever Wednesday.